Okay. Um, this is this is a story. This is a story about how I how I overcame my fear of spiders. Should get my there it is. How I overcame my fear of spiders. Wasn't really my choice, right? Always been afraid of spiders. Always. Um, yeah. This is, if I could explain the fear, it was like I didn't like to look at them. I really didn't want to get bit. Really didn't want to get bit. Um, I didn't like to see them. I didn't like when they were around. If they were in my room, I would try to kill it as soon as possible. Or when I was a kid, maybe sometimes my brother might kill it or something, or my dad, or my mom might have even killed some of the spiders sometimes. Well, I would catch the lizards that were on the porch from my mom because she was definitely afraid of lizards like I was afraid of spiders. So I always got the lizards on the porch from my mom because she liked to sit out on the porch and take naps out there sometimes and read or do whatever she was doing. Yeah, that was our deal. So like, she killed some of the spiders, and I killed the lizards. It's kind of weird, but um, what is that? But yeah, how I overcame my fear of spiders. It wasn't my choice. Um, I have been in this apartment maybe like a year ago, and maybe like 2 or 3 years ago is when I had my first big spider come in this apartment. It was in the kitchen. And I killed it by like stepping on it or hitting it with a shoe or something. And I had like almost like a PTSD or something from that area where I killed the spider. So I like whenever I walked in the area where I killed the spider, I was like, God, I was all like I was on my tiptoes and I was like really scared that like another spider might come out for some reason. Like I thought there was one spider there, so maybe there was more. The big one too. It was a decent size. So yeah, so it was like for 2 or 3 weeks afterward, I was like on edge from that spider. Even though I had killed it, I was like on edge that there could even be like a spider that big in my apartment because I hadn't really seen many. and then nothing happened for like a year after that. But then a year after that, another big spider in my kitchen killed it, and then I was really freaked out for maybe about like 5 days. So it wasn't like 2 or 3 weeks this time. It was only like 5 days. I was on edge and kind of freaking out. And then maybe like 6 months after that is when I had this week where I saw another big spider, killed it. Then like a spider got on me from outside and came inside to sit down here, and there was a spider on my shirt, and it was small. I killed it. And then there was a spider in my coffee maker, and I had gotten sick from the coffee that morning a little bit. Like I had a stomach ache and headaches, and I'm like, that's strange. And then I opened up the water thing on the coffee maker, and there was a spider in the water, and yeah, there was a spider in there, and so like I had kind of like I kind of guessed that I had made the coffee with the spider in there, with the spider in the water, so the spider kind of contaminated the water, and that's how I got sick. Like that's and like that's how I reasoned it, and through that reasoning I was able to tell myself that, hey, I pretty much got bit by a spider. Like you make the coffee, the water gets hot, you get the hot water and from the spider, and you drink coffee with it. And I drank all that coffee that I made, which is like maybe 2, 3, 4 cups or something. I drank all of it. So and I had headaches and stomach aches throughout the day, but so I assumed that that's kind of like getting bit by a spider, and that's how I reasoned it. I was like, I pretty much got bit by a spider right there. So I had to remove that spider from the coffee maker, and I cleaned out the coffee maker, a little bit of soap and water, just ran it through a couple times, I think. And then there was like another little spider somewhere around here, killed it, and then there was like a big spider, killed that, and another big spider, killed that, and this was all in the course of a week. And so it was like 3 big spiders and 2 or 3 smaller spiders, including the one in my coffee maker, where I reasoned that it's like getting bit by a spider, and so after that I was like, man, I'm too tired to be afraid of spiders now. Like I just, I'm not gonna put that effort into being afraid of spiders anymore. Like I'm over it, and and then I'm like. And I thought about it, I'm like, if another big spider came, I'd just fucking kill it and be done with it. And that's how I felt after I killed that last big spider. I was like, fuck it, whatever. I was waiting for the next one. I was like, when's the next spider coming? Let me kill it and be done with it. And so after that last spider, maybe I was on edge for like an hour after I killed it, and that's it. And so after that, I wasn't afraid of spiders anymore. And so, and I didn't do that by choice. I would put that on God. I'd say, God brought these spiders into my life, and allowed me to overcome my fear that way, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice how God does that. It's like, you get this big spider where you're or I was on edge for 2 to 3 weeks, and then a lot of time passes. Another big spider. It's like I'm on edge for maybe like 5 days to a week, and then I have this like this crazy week where a bunch of spiders, and then it's like, I'm not afraid of spiders anymore. It's like, if you're going to if you're gonna try to overcome your fear, it's like how would you reasonably want to do it? Like that is a long process that took place over the course of a couple of years, and I've been afraid of spiders all my life, but it's that process that happened a few years ago, and it's like, well, I didn't have to try at all. I just let go and let God, put that in my life, and it worked. It's good, So, and that's part of like letting go and like letting God deal with things. It's like, the more you let go and let God deal with things in your life, the less you have to worry about and control. Like I never had to consciously say, I'm gonna overcome my fear of spiders. Blah blah blah. No, I just let it happen, and it happened. And that's the big story of my life, is letting go and just letting God do all kinds of crazy things. And some things are good, some things are bad, but everything ends up good, even if it seems bad. So, yeah.